Hello everybody. Welcome to another Elden Towers Fight Club. Sorry about that. The only weapons allowed are sword and shield. You must keep your sword equipped and your shield equipped at all times. The only healing allowed is allowed by physic. You can parry. Absolutely, Case. Feel free to parry. Can you use other shield ashes? Of course. You can use any ashes you like. You guys can hear me just fine, right? Perfect. Alright. Any ashes on your sword, any ashes on your shield are fine. You just must use a sword and shield. That's it. You can use Crimson Bubble Tier, that's a physic. So physic healing is allowed. Yep, you can use any ashes that you want. Just no healing off of your flasks and no healing off of like an Erd Tree heal incantation.
Hey!
The Connor has entered the arena. We'll make sure Living Moon gets their credit for arriving. And the Connor and Inkai. No, that was Icarus. Yes, please ask the question. Nope. You have to keep the shield forward. Yep. Two-handing your sword doesn't count when you put the icon shield on your back, for example. Fighters have their buffs on. Living Moon is a very tough, one of our newer additions. Oh. This fight club specifically rewards the person who can land a good parry. Oh, Living Moon. GG's. What's up, Tammy? You pulling up to the fight club? It is sword and board day. We're password GG7. Inkai's turn. It's down in Weeping Peninsula, Tamiyaki. Say that again? You just... Yeah, we're on top where you get the turtle shell shield. Perfect. Make sure Inkai gets their medals for arriving. Alright, Inkai.
Hey!
You can use consumable buffs. You can eat your crab and eat your exalted flesh. Uh-oh. A third person has arrived. Now it's a free-for-all. Oh, so you throw it at Inkai? Heal up, Inkai. That's not allowed. The consumable version, yes, but not the spell. The consumable. for the free-for-all. A yellow arrived, which makes it a free-for-all. If you wanna jump out, Tammy. Oh, okay, Tammy's turning off the free-for-all, so it's just you two. Connor versus Inkai. If everybody agrees to it. Oh, looks like the fights began. Tammy, sword and board, please. Yeah, yep, it's sword and board, Tammy. That's a twin blade. There you go. Well, when I look under all the sword classes, I can't find any twin blades there. I find them under the twin blade class. Oh no, the fire! Rolana's twin blades. You are allowed to use consumables. You're allowed to throw your poison glomps. Oh, Connor misses the parry. You are definitely allowed to fling poison clumps or stone clumps. Any of that is allowed. Yes. Oh no. There's a button. There's a button on the Twitch. I see Icarus. I see Case. I'm gonna put Tammy back in there. Any of the sword classes, please, Tammy. Mm-hmm. The swaps are fine. Yeah, daggers are not swords. Joseph, Sammy, who you making me fight? Yeah, you're allowed to use blue physics. Oh, so Ducky's making the choice. Alright, since Ducky made the choice, I guess I have to. They're throwing me in there. Alright. GG's, everybody. Sorry about that. Ducky sent me in, though, so I had to. There was no way out. Tammy came in clutch for me, though, by distracting one of y'all. Thank you, Tammy. I'm gonna go put my sword away real quick now. Oh no. Joseph Sammy, are you happy you got to see me fight? Yeah, you didn't recognize me with my armor on, did you? I knew I wasn't gonna land a parry against you with that dang Ash of War you were using. And I knew I was gonna have a hard time getting around that fingerprint shield, so... just those two together, I was... Ugh. Well, that's why I was happy to have Tammy as a designated distraction, because y'all were too busy looking at her glowing gold so I could get my kill. I apologize to anybody that became a gank against. No, it was the Twitch button got pushed, forcing me to fight. There's a button on our Twitch when we're live. You almost had me. Yeah, you guys almost had me. That's not camouflage, that's very obvious armor. I'm more camouflage when I wear black or gray robes. Joseph Sammy, did you see it? I know Joseph Sammy wanted to see that. Alright, Tammy's coming in with the jumping attack. Tammy's down! GG's Icarus. GG's Icarus. Where is my clap? There it is. I want to say GG's with a good clap. And we got Wesley showing up. Wesley, if you're in the chat, please, for a heads up, we are doing sword and board. Any shield, any sword equipped at the same time. Achilles, I got you next. That's Wesley. Wesley, like this. Sword and shield. Yeah, you got it. You got it. Perfect. Wait, that's a halberd. It's got to be a sword. Sword and board. No, that's a dagger. That's a dagger. Sword. Pick a curved sword, straight sword, light gray. There you go. Yes. Yeah. Perfect. Any sword, any shield. Katanas, curved swords, great swords, all allowed. There we go. I also turned off normal healing. You're only allowed to heal if it's from your physic. There we go. Big giant jumping attack with the milady. The fourth great sword with the wild strikes. Missing the bleed proc. Gets his physic just in time. Yuli, have yourself a good one. Almost got that piercing fang. There you go. Get those jumping attacks in there with the milady. If they want. Do y'all care if it's a free-for-all? Alright, see when you get back, Case. GG's. Well, I have to be super careful when I'm the host. Alright, so I have Tammy as a gold. I have to check how many reds I have before I ask for one additional, and I'll make sure to tell the person to stake that sign. Oh yeah, I could take 1 gold. Ooh, backspace. No idea who that is. Alright. Oh, that's where awesome. I'll make sure you get your medals for showing up. Boom. Milady is totally allowed. Any sword. Tammy showed up with Shamshir. Shamshir is pretty good too. Alright, all fighters are equipped. Oh man, Tammy just opens up the fight right away. No hesitation. This is a free-for-all right now. Nope, you can only have you can only have 2 reds in your world at once. The rest have to be gold. If I jump 1, you can only have a total of 4 people in a lobby. And the host automatically is 1. Tammy comes jumping in with the Shamshir. Bonk! Oh man, there's just blades flying in every direction. Everybody's at risk of death. Tammy, great fight. Big fire burning milady. Gare's trying to land a hit. Backspace has been in a lead. Has nobody hit backspace? That jumping attack. That jumping attack's the trick. Oh, Wesley's back against the wall. Is Wesley gonna steal it? Is Wesley gonna win? I see 3 gold signs. I'm not even worried about getting accidentally hit. Oh, Wesley, that was so close. GG's were. Alright, let me see who the available golds are first. Okay, so I have Tammy as a gold. I have that gold gone. I have Inkai as a gold. I'm getting the next red. Who is this? Oh, that's Tammy. I got Living Moon, Icarus, and Connor. And another name right here. Ryu Ichigo. Oh, if any more people show up, I'll ask for an actual extra summoner even. Joseph, Sammy, is that you? Are you Ichigo? Let's see. We're waiting on a next red to spawn in. I just want to make sure I got them summoned. Ah, shucks. Living Moon, you're up. Let's wait for Living Moon to enter the arena. Living Moon has entered the fight. We have a free-for-all. All fighters are buffing. Inkai, are you ready? Alright, we have a free-for-all. Inkai misses with the Sword of Night's Ash. Oh, the backstab gets whiffed. That would have been perfect timing if Moon landed that. Going into stances is scary when you're in such a small area, because somebody can just sneak right behind you and get that backstab. A Moon Veil. Fighting two at once. Achilles, what's your PSN? I'll pick you up next. I want to make sure I get you summoned. Oh, the ice grenade comes out and backspace gets vaporized. Hurry up, place your red sign down again. I'll throw you right back in. With the speed of summons like this, I'm just gonna keep summoning. No, I have to see it. I have to see the ending of this one. Nope. Getting Connor in, but Connor, hang back for a second. So this fight can resolve. I just didn't want to get invaded. I'm gonna try to, since you guys can't heal, I want to keep the summoning as fair as possible. That is the perfect answer when he goes into the fire tornado. Living Moon's pushing again. Ooh, traded into it the last second. Thank you, Connor, for waiting out this fight. Inkai's looking for that lucky hit. If anything, Inkai, I'd switch to the jumping. Oh, that worked. I would have... What's up, Hopper? I'll pick up your sign next. Here, let me heal you up real quick since I can do that. GG's. No, they're very intense. That's the 2v1 like this is very intense. I see Uryu. Backspace, Tammy. I'm looking for Hopper. Fairgast. There's Hopper. Alright, cool. Hopper, I got you. Are you Joseph, are you Uryu? No, Connor, I'm in armor because somebody pushed the button forcing me to fight. No, they didn't, they can only push that button so often. Alright, where's the Ryu? There you go. Hopper, I failed the summon on you, but I got Joseph Sammy. Let me make sure I get him paid up. There we go. Don't worry, Hopper, I'll get you next. It's on the Twitch, but it's already been pushed. There's a timer on it. Yeah. Most Twitch streamers who have buttons like that, they put little timers on it. So it can only be done so often. Alright. I don't know. It'll tell you how much time is left until you can push it again. I'm looking for the next summon. Unable to summon on Joseph Sammy as well. Tammy, unable to summon. Backspace. I'm gonna try backspace. Come on, Elden. Let the Elden ring. I think this is a perfect sized arena for a free for all with sword and board. Somebody already hit it. Somebody already hit that earlier. Made me do it. Somebody beat you to it. Are you getting into the free-for-all backspace? All right. It's last man standing. Popping the taunter's tongue to avoid invasions. Uh-oh. Oh, good luck. I don't think so. I think it's just a funny connection, Hopper. Is it giving you, is it region problems? Is it a region problem? Hopper and no, they're still right there. It's you. You should sever, Wrath. Yep. I'll summon the next yellow. Yeah, Inkai, you're the one with funny connections sometimes, so it's okay. If you notice it, just sever. Yeah, that is the nice thing about being able to see the stream. You can tell if it's on your end or not. All right, Icarus versus. It's Icarus versus versus Connor. This is our sword and board only. That's any bladed weapons with any shield. Backhand blades count as a sword, but you can only use one if there's a shield in your hand. Icarus comes in with a quick poke of the katana. Yeah, you can use a G-Cat and a shield. I don't know who would. I don't know anybody who would use a great katana one-handed. Gets the slam. Connor over there asking for somebody to swing at him. Slicing with the katana. So that button, if you're on the Twitch and you want to push a button to force me to fight, it's 1,000 channel points. 1,000 channel medals. Just so y'all know. And that would force me to participate in the next fight. I think it's because they're both red. They're both red. It's the two reds. Oh yeah, someone's gonna hit you from behind in these kind of fights for sure. 6K is huge. Wow. Song requests are enabled again. You can request songs on the Twitch as well. If anybody wants a specific song, just hit that song request button. gotta type that into the Twitch if you want to request a song. You gotta push that button and put it in the song request. Connor's back against the wall. Connor, are you gonna get taken out? Oh. Good job, both of you. Great fights were. Somebody put in a song request? Where'd you put it? Gloam fight everyone? You have to pick... It'd have to be Connor. He's the only one here. Can I see his sign? Oh. Well, I have to summon a red sign right now, which is Achilles. Achilles, where is your red sign? I see Wesley. I see... Oh, we got invaded. We got invaded. I will be right back.
Hey!
And we're back. Alright, so who put in that request? Inkai, you have to pick the person. Let me fill the lobby up real quick. Typically you have to pick a person. Or whoever's available in the world. I'm looking for Achilles' sign. Achilles, what's your PSN? I'm waiting for the red sign to let me pick it up. Heisenberg is your PSN? Alright, so I'm looking for it. I might need a second summoner to speed this up. The Elden is not ringing right now. And I'm waiting for it to finish loading. It's probably failing to summon on one. There it is. Alright, so I'm looking for Heisenberg. There's Heisenberg. So Heisenberg, I think you had send summon sign not set to enabled. Because I can see you when there's not another red in my world. Yeah, Icarus, we can have this one fight before you break off to help summoning duels in your world. It's going through now. Living Moon, if you're able to hear. They forced me to fight. Jump if you know. He doesn't know. Okay. Oh, he does. He jumped. Bowing. We're fighting everybody right now. I don't want to gank Living Moon because I don't think they know. I feel wrong. There was no communication from them. I don't think they knew. I thought y'all had me. I thought y'all had me. GG's Hopper. GG's Achilles, but yeah, Living Moon wasn't in the chat, and I don't think they got the same communication about the free-for-all. At least they didn't respond. I have to kind of not gank the only red when it's unfairly tilted. In Achilles, you almost had me. I was scared for a second there. It happens. I'll just reset the world again. Now I have to give Living Moon their fight. GG's. Holy crap, y'all are making me sweat today. Whoever keeps pushing that button is making me sweat. Are you happy that you got to see me fight? I was hoping they would have killed me so I could reset my world. Alright, I'll put another free-for-all in there for the viewers. Tammy, you're up. Whew. Yeah, there's people that make me look bad. And I mean that, like, from the bottom of my heart. I've actually, you could ask Elriz, he straight up has admitted that, like, he can't hold back against me because, you know, he just knows. He's like, I can't do that. That's just wrong. Because I'll take advantage of his gap. I just know his fighting style. We've played so much together. We have a mutual respect. Unable to summon Tammy.
Hey!
No. Alright, I guess we have a 1v1 for now.
Hey!
Everybody flip over to red. Everybody flip over to red. Icarus, are you helping summon reds? Just if there's more than 5 or 6 signs. That way people don't wait too long. Is there a lot of reds? Yeah, then help out with the summoning so people can rotate. I appreciate you helping out for the summoning. Yeah, when you have like 10 red signs showing up, people can feel like they're taking forever raiding, so I appreciate having extra Fight Club hosts who can jump in and start summoning. If you are summoned into Icarus's world while they're helping, they're just making sure to keep the fights rolling. I like seeing the thrusting swords. I like seeing the thrusting sword shield pokes going on, because that happens. What's funny is, you guys are the real fighters. You're the stars of the show, not me. Pushing the button just makes the camera do it. Hello, Hopper. Jumping attack. Good block with that shield. I like seeing the sword dance. I like seeing the sword dance. Also, Icarus, if it's someone who hasn't been summoned yet and you get to them before me, let me know so I can make sure they get their maiden medals. Not that I know of yet. I have not summoned them yet, but I don't know. Oh, that's you? Oh, that's Tammy? Alright, Tammy got paid up. Hopper, I'm trying to summon you now. Y'all made me put on armor for this, just in case people start pushing that button again. How many signs do you see, Icarus? All right.
Hey! Hey!
All right, you can filter the reds back to my world then. If I see a lot, I'll ask you again to help out.
Hey!
Yes, you can be a yellow. Inkai, you red now. I'll have Tammy and Icarus swapping as the yellow for the free-for-all. Are you guys having a lot of fun enjoying the sword and board fights? Hopper, that looks like a dagger. Hopper, that looks like a dagger. No dagger, Hopper, no dagger. You can sever them. I'll see it in a second. Yeah, no dagger, please, Hopper. Dagger is not a sword. It's too fast. It's too, quote, unreactable. GCAT is allowed, but you have to one-hand it. G-Cat's allowed, but you gotta one-hand it.
Hey!
It's okay, Hopper. You got this. You got this. Alright, the buffs are being applied. Sword and board. Any sword and any board. There you go. Wild strikes. There you go, Hopper. That's what we're looking for. You got it, Hopper. You know this is a fight you were meant to have. Hopper's like, the rules are set up for me. I don't know many people who, like, single-hand a G-Cat, but, I mean, more power to you. Alright, and... yes, the backhand, Hopper you severed, but the backhand blade does count as a sword, but you have to use the backhand blade, not a circ. Circs do not count as swords. They're on their way. Hopper disconnected. It's a free-for-all. We got 3 fighters ready. Get your swords and boards ready. I just don't want to include the throwing circs because it's a little bit outside of the philosophy. The darkness brushes Inkai away. I hope you hit your target. I hope you hit your target, Inkai. See what happens when you hit the camera this time. Oh man, poor Tammy. Tammy, get out of there. No, they stood back and were sneaky, Tammy. They snuck up. They snuck up on you on that one. I got a summon to prevent the invasion. Living Moon. Hang back with me if you can. Let this fight wear its way out. Icarus, you gonna get the win? Alright. GG's, GG's. A round of applause. Poison moth flight's good. Y'all could have ganged up on the Moonveil user if you wanted, but they'll Moonveil you both at the same time. But just remember, when you all run into each other and try to gank each other, you just hurt each other at the same time, too. Just, you know, it is a free-for-all. Everybody can damage everybody. Let's see if we have a Three Stooges finish where everybody kills each other off at the same exact time. Oh, the sleeping buff has been applied. We have a fight. The Zammer Froststorm gets the jumping attack with the Trina sword. I'm surprised nobody's using a curved sword with a shield. With parry on the curved sword. Big swing with the... Look at that serpent greatsword swing. That forked greatsword with the serpent bite shield is fun. Sometimes I like to use the forked greatsword, put it on quality, and slap some black flame on it. Gets the bolus just in time. And a Zammer Storm. Who will be the last one standing? Sleep Cloud comes out. Huge swing. Only a singular backhand blade can be used. Isn't that great? What happened? Oh, is that a disconnect? Looks like we have to wait for the fight to finish off here. Living Moon, I believe, is about to disappear from the world any second now. Two minutes till we take a quick little ad break. About a minute and 40 seconds. Yep, we lost Living Moon. A round of applause for all the fighters. Connor, you might want to heal up, buddy. You're not looking... Your HP's looking pretty low, Connor. You should definitely drink up. Well, you're hitting the button forcing me to fight in the scenario that there's already two reds. Yeah, with whoever's on the field. It's just, I can't fight against a yellow. The yellow's going to end up on my team. So just keep that in mind. The way this is set up, it makes it a slightly unfair 2v2. All right, everybody. Let's separate into our corners. We're gonna wait before this fight starts because we don't have enough time till the ad break. Everybody have a nice little moment that we wait. We're gonna wait for the ad break to be over. The next fight will be Connor, Inkai, and Icarus. All right, Twitch chat. We will see y'all in just a few minutes. Hello, everybody, and we are back.
Hey!
We got Wrath of Inkai, Icarus, and Connor ready for another free-for-all in our sword and board. Quick little reminder of the rules. You can only use a sword in your right hand and a shield in your left hand, but if you swap them, that's okay too. An offhand sword and a main hand shield is totally fine. Our fighters are ready. They're only allowed to use buffs that involve consumables at the beginning of the fight and weapon greases. Apart from that, they're allowed to spam their R1 and R2 buttons to their heart's content. And our fight is off. Connor gets hit late with Icarus's sword. Icarus tries to strike with the snake shield, but misses it. Looks like Inkai's pulling out their twin swords right now. The trick to these fights is a fighter has to keep a shield equipped in their hand at all times. Try not to run into that. And there's another one out. Connor gets hit with the snake bite. Inkai's able to cancel some of that, and the snake bites Inkai right through the fire tornado. Poison Moth Blight misses. Yeah, I saw that late hit. Little bit of a DC or disconnect on your end, but hey, Inkai, you're gonna have to put your sign down. Did you heal just in time? I think you had another desync, Inkai. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's just once the person freezes in place for you and they're still moving on my screen, I gotta assume. So we don't get invaded. I'm grabbing Living Moon. I don't think you can parry that, Icarus. Oh, you can carry and retaliate that, though. I just don't think you can parry the physical swinging of the blades. A round of applause for the fighters. Well, there's Stop's barrier that acts like a magic shield. And it nullifies. But I don't think you can parry the Ash. I've never seen anybody parry Rolana's Ash from actually parrying the weapon itself. If it's possible, cool, I'd love to see it, but I've never seen it. Wait for your yellow, says Hopper. Okay. I failed to summon on Living Moon. Heisenberg, you're up next. I'm looking for Hopper's yellow. There it is. That's Icarus. Hopper, that's not you. Let's wait for Hopper's sign. Hopper, you didn't put your yellow smack dab under Icarus's sign at the exact same time, did you?
Hey.
Wait. Thank you. That's Case. I got Case as a yellow. Sorry, Hopper, you gotta be red. I already have 2 yellows. Well, I'm gonna have to flip everybody to reds then if they don't want to do it right. Case, on your next summon, please be red so I can alternate between Hopper and Icarus and keep the other reds rotating too. I gotta have 2 times the amount of reds than I have as yellows to make this work mathematically. But this free-for-all will go on as it is. I'm watching the fight right now. Case misses the backstab. Gets poked by the Gug Sword. Case gets a jumping attack. Where's Connor? Connor's running in to hit both at once if they can. Case gets that kill. Heisenberg is down. We got 2 more hours of fights. GG's, Achilles. Hopper hanging back for this fight. Case is 1 shot away. Connor has almost full HP. Case gets the backstab. Good crit, Case. Hang back, Hopper. Thank you, Hopper. Hopper, hang back. Oh, man. I guess Hopper really wanted to be the yellow. Sorry about that, Case. They wanted their duel. Case, please return as a... Oh, wait. Before that fight starts, we can get Icarus in here. Mission real quick. If they want to have a duel, they can have a duel. Alright, then hang back and get in the next one. Oh, looks like they're waiting for you, Icarus.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Living Moon, good to see you. Thanks for the follow. I tried to summon you just a second ago. I got you next as a red. I'm just trying to make the yellow signs properly rotate so there's not too many of them. Oh, the bloody Hellas and the snake bites. You guys both gotta watch out. And the snake strikes. Looks like the bloody Hellas is looking for the small little opening. I'm glad you guys are having fun with Sword and Board. Oh, the power went out? Oh man, that's rough. Did it come back? Thanks for showing up, Living Moon. Yeah, anytime I'm hosting a fight club, if you're not in the server, I'll make sure to at least read the rules. All of our Twitch viewers, if they're on PlayStation, they're more than welcome to come and play. It's another great medium to be able to communicate. Also, you can see the chat, Living Moon. When somebody says GG's in our Discord chat, it'll pop up here in the Twitch chat as well. So you'll be able to see both sides of the chat. Oh, Parallax? You're a noob master? Alright, I'll make sure you get your credit for showing up. Come on over and put your sign down, Parallax. I think I saw you earlier. We're up at top Turtle Tower, Parallax. I'll make sure to summon your sign as soon as I see it. Password is GG7, lowercase. Icarus is one shot away. Hopper has 2 shots. Now Hopper's one shot. Now he's one shot, Icarus. Connor's one fan tagger away from death. Okay. Maybe Hopper was 3 shots away. Oh, Hopper takes Icarus out. Oh no, now it's Connor between Connor and Hopper. Who can hit who first? Who's gonna get the first shot? Alright, who hits first? Strike first? Die first. Let's see how it works. Who's gonna land it? Who's gonna land it? It all boils down to this lucky R1. There it is. A round of applause for all the fighters. A round of applause. Icarus, and now I'm looking for the next red sign. Alright, here they are. I see Living Moon. I gotta get Living Moon in. And then next up looks like Parallax. Wasn't it too far to hit? Yeah, it looked like it, but latency. Maybe on his screen you were right there in front of him and the game gave it to him. Elden Ring be like that sometimes. Waiting for the next red sign and we'll get more fights going. Oh, they're connecting. They're on their way right now. Living Moon, what do you think of the fights? Are you having fun? Sword and Board's a good one. And the arena, I hope you love the arena. This is a favorite of ours. And have a good night, Hopper.
Hey!
I'm gonna try to summon... I'm trying to summon Living Moon. I keep getting a failed on you, Living. So yeah, Living Moon, a little bit of history. Before we had Colosseums, back in the main Academy Gate days, we came over here because we felt main Academy Gate gave too much room to run.
Hey!
I can make it more claustrophobic. I like to host at the Divine Tower of Caelid, right there at the midpoint Grace in the center. And then another one, the smallest room I've ever hosted duels in is Secluded Cell. Secluded Cell was tiny, and it's right there where the Grace is. I do not think I could comfortably fit 3 fighters in there at once and be able to, like, view the fight. Tagged by the snake. Case Dinosaur's moving in with the Shamshir. Don't get parried. Great parry practice, though, if you guys don't. Yep, right there. There it is. Oh, the bubble tears popped. They tried to get another backstab against you. Tried to get you with the backstab on the wake up. That's diabolical. I think that is a little bit of a late hit between you and Case. Icarus gets wrecked. That was just brutal. They both jump attacked you at the same exact time. Oh. The stagger. That's a good setup to get past the shield. I never even thought about that. Wow. Connor, GG's. Now that sort of knight is very good for getting through shields. Clever use bringing that. That's kind of why I have my piercing fang, but that shreds through shields. Heisenberg. Who's my yellow now? Am I alternating? Parallax. Yeah, but I gotta rotate you with someone else. No, but then I don't have enough. Then I don't have enough reds. Inkai, replace your red sign. If I have 2 reds, I need 1 yellow. If I have 4 reds, I need 2 yellows. 6 reds, 3 yellows, and so forth. That way, there's a fair rotation. Alright, Icarus, you're on your way in. I did not see another yellow appear. We're allowed to swap to 2 hands for the Ash and back to 1 hand after. No, you must keep the shield in your hand and a sword in your hand at all times. You can swap the weapons itself to move the Ashes where you need. And if you need to put no skill on something, put no skill on it so you could swap between a shield that allows you to use your weapon Ashes. Connor, your shield is... Yeah, Connor's shield is in their offhand. But you can put your shield in your main hand if you want, as long as you have your sword in your offhand. Nope. Nope, you cannot. Cannot have the shield on your back. It must be in your hand. The ability to get parried is equal and fair for everybody. Everybody can equally be parried. I see what y'all trying to do. Yeah, I run no skill on one shield, and then I have a shield swap to a different shield that I can parry with for sword and board. So I switch between my two shields instead of two-handing. Impaled! You can parry him. No, you can't parry the Ash of War, but you can parry his swing. They're talking about parrying the Ash of War of the Great Sword of Damnation. You can't do that. It grabs you. It's a grab attack. So that bypasses the parry. Oh, Connor gets smacked from behind. Yeah, I would not try to parry the Ash of War of the Great Sword of Damnation. I think Midra tried to parry the Great Sword of Damnation, and we all saw how he looked when we met him. Oh, is this it? Is this Heisenberg's win? We have quick step. BHS. Oh, BHS gets away. Heisenberg, I thought you almost had it, but GG's. Nando Cella. Nando Cella as a gold sign. I could not see you. I tried to summon you. You might have switched over to red. I see Living Moon as a red. Connor's a beast. You gotta watch out. Come on, red sign. Just waiting for the next red sign. No, that's totally honorable in a free-for-all. Just know that the fight can tilt. If somebody's about to die, there can be, you know, an attack of opportunity that happens. Connor, you watched the stream to make sure you stay on screen. That's awesome. Thank you for that. And Kai, you're up next. I hope you can see your opponent. I had a failed to summon on the last one. Failed to summon on Icarus again. Oh, you forgot your parachute from the top of the tower. Alright, looks like we have a duel then. Inkai versus Connor. Just a good old-fashioned duel. Good old-fashioned duel.
Hey!
Alright. The next fight will be a free-for-all. Let the fighters buff. Inkai has come to end Connor's streak. No physic for Connor. He's already at a disadvantage. Now you have to win, Connor. Bloodhound step. Trading into the pokes. Ooh. Getting in and out with the Bloodhound step. I'm surprised nobody brought Storm Stomp. He answers the Sword of Night with another Sword of Night. What a great swap. Connor's backed into the corner, but gets the win. GG's. Nando Cella looking to summon in you right now. Oh, the light roll. Nando Cella. Please equip a sword like this, or one of these, or one of these. A sword. A sword. Thank you. He understood. This is a 1v1 for now. I don't think they okay, they understand. Sword and board. Thank you, Nando Cella. I haven't summoned them and I don't see them in chat, so I assume they... Oh. They don't know. Yeah, they don't understand the rules. 1 second. I will try to message them. Alright, we're back. I'm gonna ask them very nicely. Sword and board. They probably assume it's melee. I'm gonna send them the rule set real quick. Sword and board, please. Nicely stated. And I will send them the info. So they understand. This normally doesn't happen, but I can alleviate some confusion. There we go. They now have the posted rule set. They understand. Hey, what's up, Dier Day? We are having a sword and board fight at the top of Turtle Tower. You're welcome to pull up with your red sign password GG7. Also, for anybody who's not in the Discord who's hanging out, here is the link. Oh, you're farming for Darksiders? I see. Alright. Now you guys may continue your fight. Wave to your opponent. Make sure they are aware. Hey. I think they were just reviewing the rules real quick. Perfect. Alright, we can now fight. Give a little shield jiggle. They get it. Thank you, Nando Cella. Sometimes it's better just to take the moment to take a screenshot of the rule set and send it over their way so they know what to expect. That way everybody's on the same page. They don't understand the two-handing thing. You can two-hand against them if you want. There it is. They get it now. Yep, they get it now. Oh, they swapped. Nando's funny. They're determined to use the two-handed move set. There we go. Everybody's equally weak to the parry. That's the point of it. Everybody's equally weak to the parry. There we go, Nando. You got it now. There you go. A little bit of a late hit. Late hit, yeah. It's okay. Just get around that. Two-handing the great sword. I'll have to make sure they know no two-handing. I think they're just so used to custom to two-handing. There we go. GG's. I'm getting you as a gold sign, and I'm looking for the next red. Heisenberg, you're up. I just let them know that next time I'll host an all melee for them. But for this one, it's a shield and a sword. Dark Souls style. Big heavy attack with the G-Cat. But yeah, just so you guys know, when I do sword on board, it's any sword, any shield. So even if you showed up with a dueling shield or a fingerprint shield, those are totally fine. And you can have an off-handed sword and a main-handed shield. Totally fine. But you must have a sword and shield in your hands at all times. No two-handing. Everybody gets parried the same. Ooh, Icarus is down. Heisenberg's poisoned. Oh, but Connor trades into it. Wait, you're putting your sign down for a snack break? Oh, okay. I was about to say, I don't want to summon you while you're eating, man. That'd be weird. Alright, case is up. Icarus, you're on your way. Are you alive, Icarus? Welcome back, Icarus. You're about to be summoned into the world.
Hey! Hey!
fighters are all indicating that they are ready. Except Icarus. Icarus is eating the crab. Icarus is ready. Bubbles are up. Let's fight. Misses the parry. Misses the parry. I don't think you can parry the snake bite. Maybe you can. No, you can't parry it? I've never seen that be parried either. Some things kind of blow my mind though. I've learned just recently that some specific techniques can be parried. Yeah, some Ashes of War can be. Icarus gets hit by that crit. It looks like a 1v1 and then Connor's coming in taking attacks of opportunity. Use massive area of effect Ash of Wars like Waves of Darkness on him. Icarus, that's how you get him back. I would say Waves of Darkness comes in clutch when everybody's trying to kill you at once. Icarus is having to fight two reds at once, but the reds also have to fight a yellow and a red at the same time. Wow, I thought that for a second there. I thought for a second there was going to be some damage. I don't know what happened. Oh! I even had to dodge that. Even I had to dodge that one. Icarus, don't be afraid. Big old swing. Get out of there, Icarus. Also, I noticed in these free-for-alls, the more somebody says... I think they are. They're just waiting. Y'all should fight each other, too. I could do that. I'll just switch everybody to red signs in 19 minutes. After the next ad break, we'll switch everybody over to red signs only. If that makes everybody happier. I can resolve that. I don't know, but I can resolve that. I can make everybody red after the ad break. We're going to be taking an ad break in like 20 minutes. So for the last hour, I can make it very interesting. Star Spawn. That's Mimic Tier. I haven't seen Mimic Tier in a while. Welcome back, bud.
Hey!
There we go. Now, Icarus, do you want a free-for-all or do you want a duel? Alright. No, yeah, try to share the love. Oh, that's a that looks like Godfrey's axe. So that's an axe. Sword and board, Star Spawn. So shield and swords. Any sword. Any sword like this, like a katana, a great katana, one of these. He understands. Alright. Thank you, Mimic Tier. It is swordy and boardy. There we go, Battlebird. Land your parries, get your hits. Connor gets hit with the snake strike. Yeah, in about 15 minutes, I'll switch everybody over to red signs and we'll have some interesting duels. What's up, Frog of Gifts? We have a sword and board fight at Turtle Tower going on right now. Poison moths are flying. No worries, Frog. Place your sign down as a red when you're ready. Clean Rot BHS is allowed with a shield. What you do know if they're Clean Rot BHSing, that they're not using GGs. They're not using parry if they got that Clean Rot out with the BHS. Yep. Now, you know, if somebody takes a moment of opportunity and kills someone and steals the kill, it is what it is. Yep, Frog of Gifts, we are at Turtle Tower. Make sure Rogue Mimic Tier gets their medals. Yep, they got their medals. Cool. Who am I missing? I got Moon paid. Okay, alright, cool. I think I got Case. Yep, I gotta get Parallax those. It has to be sword and board. Yeah, you can't two-hand. Two-handing your sword is not the intended. See you in 2 minutes, Connor. You can throw pots. You can throw consumables, for sure. Nothing wrong with that. You're allowed to use your consumable buffs. The dueling shield does count as a shield, so you can use it. It is a shield. The fingerprint shield's allowed too. You can put bleed on that with shield crash. Ain't nothing stopping you. No, you can get around it too. Y'all are good enough to get around it. I trust and believe in each and every one of you. Yeah, you'd be surprised how many people do have the dueling shields. Well played, Nando. Some good Shamshir work right there. Case, you versus Connor. Finish off the duel. Oh yeah, no two-handing. Well, we can't use the flask anyways, so Albinoric pots are kind of meh. They turn off the ability of you using a red flask. Yep, the Albinoric pots works just like the scythe, the wing scythe. We got Gift Frog in here. And Icarus. We have a free-for-all starting. Gift Frog is going to be in there. Oh, it works for both tier flasks, not just red. Nice.
Hey!
Frog of Gifts is on their way. Frog of Gifts, make sure you have your sword and your shield equipped. There we go. That's not a serpent bone. That's a hand of Melania. And a fingerprint shield. Wait. No. 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 No, don't do that, Frog. I have to fix that real quick. You can use buffs that are from your, you can use buffs from the items, yeah. From the items. There you go. No buffs from sorceries or incantations. You can use the buffs. You can use buffs from ashes or consumables. There you go. Now you did it. No judgment passed. I'm just making sure you understand the rule set. With a free-for-all. Oh, thank you. That way it doesn't do the damage. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, I'm used to just smacking them with the big anti-buff ash with the needle piercer. Icarus gets the first strike. Icarus is... Oh, goes straight through it with the shield crash. That's a good way to get around the pot. Icarus strikes towards Connor. The waterfowl dance connects for a tad bit. The poison flower blooms twice. I bet a well-placed waterfowl could. Oh, the gift frog takes a big damage. The sleepy pot did its trick. And I get hit with the fan daggers. Sticking the camera with fan daggers. You can throw fan daggers all you want. Oh, gets parried. Wow, out of the waterfowl. Oh, stabbing Connor during the round of applause. Icarus didn't even want a moment to breathe. Connor looks like they're gonna punish Icarus for that. Oh, Icarus takes the win, but barely. I'm looking, but I think I got invaded. Wait. I see Star Spawn, I see Heisenberg, I see Inkai hidden over here in the corner. Heisenberg and Rogue Mimic Tier are next. That parry was so good though, Frog of Gifts. That was such a good parry. Rogue Mimic Tier says they're doing well to whoever asked in chat. Rogue Mimic Tier is funny because in a lot of our open-ended fight clubs, they'll just show up and clone their opponent. Icarus shows that they're ready. Case Dinosaur's ready. Inkai's ready. All three fighters are moving. Trying not to fall off the sledge. Poison Flower strikes twice, does big damage. Inkai's pushed into the corner. Icarus misses that parry. Moonveil comes out. A second hit of the Moonveil. Inkai, GG's. GG's to all the other fighters. I have enough time to get one more good fight in, maybe two. Starspawn, you're up next. I put on the unleveled Lita sword in case I have to steal some buffs. Nando says hello with heals for everybody. Why, thank you, Nando. Hope you're ready for your sword and board. There we go. We got Don't Test Dozer here. Oh, that's awesome. We're going to have a whole nother hour of fights too. So let's get this fight on the road.
Hey!
Everybody's bowing and waving. And we got a fight. All the fighters are moving around. Mando almost tripped over those shoelaces. Big, heavy, giant. That was just a lot of R2s that landed on Star Spawn on top of Rogue Mimic tier. Man. R1 and an R2. Oh, the Milady comes up just shy on the wing stance. Getting shredded. You can always use your opponent as a shield. Oh, Enkai gets backstabbed. Mando gets taken out by the wing stance. Ooh, I thought that was gonna get him. GG's. Starspawn GG's. Round of applause. Definitely have enough time for another free-for-all if they're gonna go that quick. Who do we have here? Nando is a red, Gift Frog, Heisenberg. I have to get I gotta pick up Heisenberg. What's up, Gift Frog? What do you want to tell me that's funny? Yeah, no spells. With a minute and a half left, let's get this fight rolling. If it drops below 30 seconds, I might pause the fight and we'll come back to it after the ad break. Waiting for the next one to summon in. Oh, you got up to the max runes? Nice. Unable to summon. Alright, Icarus, last fight between you two until the ad break. A duel. Starspawn versus Icarus. 50 seconds. Let's see some bloodshed. Or poison. Icarus comes in with the forked greatsword. And the snake bite coming out of the roll. Gets hit by the Storm Stomp. Almost an even match. Oh, the poison flower blooms twice. That was good. A round of applause for you, Enkai. Alright, everybody on the Twitch. We will be back in just a few minutes. We will see you in a few minutes. Hello everybody, and we are back with more fights for the next hour. We have Gift Frog, we have Icarus, and we have the Connor, ready for another free-for-all. No, I'm wearing armor in case somebody pushes the button on the Twitch that forces me to fight. All fighters are ready. I don't know, you'd have to ask. Wait a second here, that looks like a Wakizashi, Gift Frog. Gift Frog, that doesn't look like a sword to me. What are you doing, Gift Frog, with that Wakizashi? You gotta put on a sword. Kill him and make him put on a sword. There you go. Now we can get the duel back on. Alright, now let me go and look for Don't test Dowser. Nope. Walkie does not count. It is classified as a dagger. I'm looking for Don't Test Dowser. Don't Test, is this you over here? That's Heisenberg. There's Don't Test. I know if, like, it's classified as a heavy thrusting sword, Frog of Gifts, the Bloody Hellas. So I have to accept it as a heavy thrusting sword. Yes, a sword in the weapons class, yes. Yes, because by that logic, the Godslayer's Greatsword is not a sword, it's a decoration. It's a decorative wall hanger. And I think, actually, the heavy thrusting sword, Bloody Hellas, I think it's in the same category as like a great epee. It's a thrusting sword. You just poke the person with it. It doesn't really slash. But yeah, any sword from any sword class is totally fine. Yes, you can have a shield and a standard backhand blade, but not the throwing circs. It has to be the actual backhand sword. Yep. You're allowed to use that. That is allowed, Frog. You're okay to use the standard backhand blade. But not the throwing circs, because those don't classify as swords. That's the only exclusion to the rule. Yep. Or where the rule would need a little more clarification. Icarus is one poke away. That was a good fight. Alright, it looks like Don't Test Dowser wants a 1v1. We'll let the 1v1 commence.
Hey!
All yellows, please switch to red for duels. Even you, Icarus. There is no spam rule because you guys are just hitting R1 and R2 for damage for the most part. Next time I'll consider putting a spam rule on Ashes, but right now it seems like y'all have been doing just fine, not really abusing it. Yeah, I haven't seen any real spam Frog gift. You're gonna be a real menace? Oh yeah, you can be a menace. There's no limit on Ashes of War. Which means you can wild strikes for your entire stamina bar. Frog of Gifts is going to be Menace Maxing. Oh boy. Uh-oh, Don't Test. Decided to two-hand the weapon. Try to keep that shield out, buddy. Try to keep the shield out. Sword and board. A round of applause. Oh, would you like a shield? I can give you one, Don't Test. Oh, you just gotta grab a shield? Yeah, just pick one up. You can use any shield. Duelist shield, fingerprint shield, Halig Tree Crest shield. Any shield you want. Icarus is up.
Hey!
Just watch out after telling everybody Frog of Gifts, because there's people with Storm Stomp roaming around. And they're not afraid to use it. But since it's just a 1v1, I think it'll be a very fair fight. GG's. And Stromp doesn't matter for what you're doing? Awesome. That's good news to hear. Alright, look at all these signs. Case Dinosaur, I haven't seen you fight in a second. I gotta get Don't Test back in. Alright, so whoever's doing their trades, make sure you iron that out real quick. Gift Frog, Summon Mimic Tier. And then you guys can put yourselves back into the rotation. And Don't Test Dowser, if you need a shield, I can give you a grass shield that's unleveled. Yep, you got one. Hey. Alright then.
Hey.
The crab has been eaten. Big stabby poke. Jump attack with the Hellas. This is a shield poke off. Great Epee versus Twirly Epee. The bloody Hellas. Coming in with the spike shield. The spiked great shield. I haven't seen that in a long time. Both fighters are looking for the opportunity to break a guard and get that crit. Big jumping attack. Swirls out of the way. Blood. The Dynasty's blood finesse. Big damage against Don't Test. That bleed definitely procced. Almost gets the shield poke. They both stab into each other, but Connor's the last one left standing. Alright, with the chaos of the free-for-all at the end and everybody has duelist signs, I can't wait to summon the frog. Case Dinosaur, you're up next. Case Dinosaur has entered the arena. Gift Frog, I have you summon next. Now that you have your necessary equipment to Menace Max. This next fight will be Case versus Connor. Good luck, Connor. The most I could give you from this fight club is probably plus 10 or 11 because of the different fighters. But I could pass on the message that it was done in a free-for-all. And I believe that would be up to Inkai to decide anyways, right? If Inkai feels you deserve it, he could promote you right here on the spot. Yeah, when there's all of us here and you're running a fight club kicking butt, it's kind of hard to say you don't deserve it. G-Cat versus Bloody Hellas. Does the G-Cat have wild strikes? Oh, big bleed damage. Connor has fallen. Whatever kill streak you were working towards, start it over, Connor. Yes, please, if it's just reds, you can summon reds to keep them rotating. Yep. I got Star Spawn. Alright, Star Spawn versus Case Dinosaur. Both fighters apply their buffs. A great curved sword counts as a sword. And Radon's swords come out aiming the wrong direction. A rock pot. That is allowed. Yeah, that's allowed. You can block that with a shield, too. Case just narrowly escapes, gets the grenade out, but takes the great curved sword. Round of applause for everybody. Is it a colossal? Oh yeah, it is a colossal. Still counts as a sword though, and that's all that matters. I always confuse that one and the one that I think Lita has, because they look so similar. I don't even know. Freya's sword. Yeah.
Hey!
Hey!
Alright, Nandocella versus Starspawn. From a certain angle, too, it sometimes looks like a dismounter from a certain angle. Starspawn gets backstabbed. Rock pots out. You can be parried. That cannot be parried. Starspawn's got the poison on them, while Nando still has a physic. With a crouch poke. GG's Starspawn. GG's Nando. I don't see you, Inkai. I'm looking for your sign. Yeah, just move it towards the middle now. Since we have a second summoner picking up signs helping out, just move it towards the middle and it'll be seen.
Hey!
By me or you, if it's in the middle now. It's just there's a lot of bloodstains going towards the body in the back. As long as everybody's having fun and playing within the same rule set, I'm happy. I'm glad you guys are liking the rule set. I might host Sword and Board more often. Clean Rot Poke versus Clean Rot Poke. Good fight. Let's see who's ready to challenge the Connor. Looking for the next red sign. Icarus, you might have to start funneling the reds back into my world. Because I don't see any reds. Alright, Connor, are you ready? GG's, Connor. GG's, Connor. I don't think you expected that, but thank you. I felt a little wrong doing that to my friend, but in this fight club, it seems to be allowed. It was a wonderful death. I just wanted to keep the fights going. I didn't want Connor to wait too long. Connor, you haven't seen me use that sword before, huh? Frog is out versus Nando Cella. Yeah, Connor, that's something I keep in my pocket. I see what the frog has been doing, and the frog has been regressed. Swift slash. Gets countered with the poison up. Your frog's in trouble now. Nando's in trouble too, and they both die at the same time. Parry or die is a crazy, crazy minigame. That is a crazy minigame, parry or die. No, but Connor's been getting a lot of wins this Fight Club, so I had to go in there and give Connor a well-deserved duel. That regress is because it's a spell? Oh. That's true. Instead of you using Law of Regression, try using Lita's sword instead. That's fair. You're right. You are right, Frog of Gifts. You are 100% correct, Gift Frog. I'll keep that in mind when I see Nando again. The Mimic Tier is running with just their helmet and a parry shield. The Snakebite comes out. I will resummon you, Frog of Gifts, because of that. I will resummon you. You are 100% correct. They could have used Lita's sword to negate that. Is the Mimic Tier gonna steal your build from you, Icarus? You know what, Mimic Tier, you should do? You should parry everybody, and in the animation of the parry before the riposte, swap all of the armor pieces to the person you're copying, then kill them. Oh man, look at that parry. I could see the Mimic Tier deserved that. That was well deserved. A round of applause. Now it's Gift Frog's turn to fight you. There's Nando. Gift Frog. Gotta give Gift Frog a shot. What I think is Nando just didn't want to deal with the Iron Jar. But when in doubt, Nando could have Iron Jarred up as well. Not too bad of a possibility. Good luck. Hope you have something lightning. Fingerprint shield, slow walking forward. Holy macaroni, gets knocked back real far with that attack. I think you can parry this. I think you can parry this. Mimic. The Falx comes charging in. Great swap. I didn't see that coming. Looks like the iron jar's worn off. Now's your chance, Starspawn. Mimic Tear looking for that opportunity. Almost had it. Gets hit with the blind spot. A round of applause. I don't think you can parry blind spot. Unless you de-lock and catch them right as they go or come out of it. Maybe. But that would be tricky. I'd like to see if that's doable. I'm very curious. Maybe you can parry it if you get them coming out of the animation. But I've never seen that one be parried before.
Hey!
Alright, Heisenberg, you're up. That's definitely a sword. And a shield. A very unique sword, too. The jar is out. What a great way to counter that. That's actually a lot better than I thought. Heisenberg, that's a great strategy. Little bit of timing difference, but I think you could actually beat the frog with that. That might be what it takes. Something along those lines. I'm gonna summon Nando Cello one more time. Let's hope they don't Law of Regress in you. But maybe I can show them what to use. They might understand.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
For future reference. Lightning is going to be the way to get around the frog. Is that even going to break the guard? No, it's not even going to break the guard. But that one will. That's also a clever approach. Hey, that's a throwy. You took care of it. You took care of it. They're not part of the group, so I don't think they can hear our voice chat, but don't hold it against them. They'll figure it out. If they're watching on the stream, the throwing cirques do not count as a sword, but the backhand blades that are swords do count. Is that Kingdom Hearts music? Is it? I'd have to ask our resident DJ if that is Kingdom Hearts music. Our resident DJ says, perhaps. That is such a good way to get around it. Oh, I don't think that one's a good one. Is there any more? Oh, the blind spot. Oh, they both are down. The frog could not iron jar out of the magma. Round of applause for both fighters. Yeah, it looks like spinning slash on the magma blades is probably a good approach. Let me try to get case. And who have I not summoned in a minute? Starspawn I just summoned. Icarus or Connor? Icarus, you're up. Icarus versus Case. Then I have Connor up, and then I have Starspawn in that order. No, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, standing in magma and not being able to get out of magma is kind of a problem. Does Magma Blade stun you if you're Iron Jarred? I think the magma itself just does more damage while you're standing in it. And you move out of it slower. And you kind of have to roll around in the fire. Icarus, are you ready? Did you bring enough snacks for everybody, Icarus? What? Steak bites for everybody? That's not bad. It's not bad at all. But, yeah, I mean, yeah. What kind of meat is that? Is it like that Kobe beef? That high-end Kobe steak? Oh no. Okay. Well, I'm not. Get him. Big stab. Case dinosaur. Yeah, the Kobe steaks are extremely expensive. They are both one hit away from death, and the grenade comes out. Did Icarus heal? Or was that... That was your physic. That was your physic just in time. Case dinosaur gets hit. I just heard the heal sound, but I didn't see the... I didn't see an actual potion. Yeah, it was your physic, because I saw your bubble go away. GG's, everybody. I see a few red signs still here. So for Sunday Fun Day, you guys enjoyed this Fight Club rule set. I'm glad. Try close quarters battles. Yes. No, yeah, you can... You are allowed to have that. That is okay. No, yeah, you can always set your own creative Fight Club rules if you're a Fight Club host. Normally when I host, I'll put a poll out. I like this one because it gave everybody 4 hours to kind of choose what they wanted. And everybody did a great job. What I'll do is when I host, I'll put more polls out there for different areas so a lot of people have better options. Yeah, he accidentally drank, so he died. He was gonna drink the goop if he didn't do it. You carry around that purple drink? You have 79 purple drinks? 99? It appears that Icarus has left the battlefield. I see that as a ring out, because there's no easy way for you to get back in without putting your sign back down. I have to see where you put it. Connor, yeah, place your sign down, buddy. I think I have a failed to summon on who I just tried to summon, so I'll look for yours. Let's see. Will the Elden Ring today? The 3-ton frog? That was a failed to summon. So Connor. There's the Connor. Unable to summon adversary. Let me grab you a new one if you moved it. Icarus, Star Spawn Case. Heisenberg's. Inkai. Alright, Connor, you're next. Okay, Inkai failed to summon. If I get another failed to summon on Heisenberg, I will reset my world. Alright, I got you next, Connor, because I did see it. I have to say, the Iron Jar is funny. And it looks like we have our second duelist. Heisenberg made it in. It's not my world. Connor, you're next. The frog, the 3-ton frog has entered the arena. I'm surprised after you drank that iron jar that we're still standing on top of this tower. Oh, guard broken. Exploded. Oh, I would have taken that crit opportunity. Another explosion. Can you bait him into it again? No, Gift Frog takes the win. I was hoping you would have baited him into it. I see Connor. That's Case. There's Connor. Case, you're up next. The Iron Jar. 3-ton frog. Defense activate. Come on, Connor. You know how to beat this, right? Oh, you both blind spotted into each other. But it looks like Connor took the damage. Is there anybody strong enough to stop the Iron Frog? Connor has fallen. Frog, you are gonna run out of those iron jars eventually. And then you're gonna have to craft more of them. I hope you're aware of that. Frog's like, man, I'm crafting in between every fight. Icarus, you're after Case. Backhand blade's your main weapon? Oh, well then you're probably very happy to have the backhand blade as a singular blade allowed in this fight club. Maybe my next fight club I'll host bonk weapons only. Nothing with a blade attached to it. That would be interesting. Bonk, you say? Stone club time, exactly. That's the only thing I worry about doing a bonk-only fight club is everybody defaults to the stone club. Alright. The Connor moved, there's Star Spawn. I'm trying to get Case. Just ban the stone club? Yeah, bonk, but stone club band is kind of silly. But stone club itself is far superior over all the other weapons. I might just have to ask everybody to pitch in extra stone clubs for everybody. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with a big old hammer made out of concrete. Flowerstone gavel is a bonk. Yeah, it's a hammer. I just think... Which one? The one that the Draconic Tree Sentinels use? Yeah, that's allowed. That's a bonk. It's a lightning bonk. Yep, the chicken wing counts as a bonk too. Maybe... I cannot summon you. Case, so I'm going to Icarus. Yes, that counts as a bonk as well. So yeah, maybe on the next fight club I'll let you guys choose. That technically counts as a bonk weapon. Alright, Case, I'll try to summon you next time. Yeah. Yeah, having a colossal or great. But no, you still have to be on a sword for this, though. It's still sword and board. I'm saying for the next fight club. Going over ideas. So when I propose them in chat, y'all can vote on them and know what you're voting for. You're not afraid anymore, Icarus? Good. Because the snake bites will work. Oh, all of your buffs are stolen. Using Lita's sword to steal the buffs. Clever. Giftfrog has been bit by the snake. And then the poison flower will bloom twice. Just keep biting away with that snake. Stay out of the range. Ooh, if that would have landed at the same time. Ah, they're hitting you out of it. They're too quick. There we go. Aw, you almost had him, Icarus. You almost had him. You almost had him, Icarus. That was so close. Alright, now I'm looking for... Icy Connor, Star Spawn, Heisenberg. Case, I'm trying Case one more time. It might be buried under something. Make sure it's not under the sandbags, because my sandbags are still in my sandbags are still in my world. Okay. I'll go looking for them. Oh, spam is allowed. Spam is allowed in this fight club. You know you can block Swift Slash with your shield, right? Oh, it said unable to be summoned again? I'm sorry. Yeah, the only time it's really bad is if it has bleed on it, because then you take the bleed proc. Yeah, it's hard to block the bleed with Swift Slash, but in any other circumstance, I'm gonna try Heisenberg now. Any other circumstance with the backhand blades and Swift Slash, it's a blockable move. It's just when it has bleed, it's rough. I don't think the poison's as bad as the bleed, Frog. I think the general consensus is people dislike the bleed damage it does. Scythe have chip damage but not sword, yeah. That's correct. Fireballs are out. I'm actually surprised nobody's... Yeah, okay, never mind. Heisenberg does have the weapon for it. you can get out of that corner. A little too late on that Asha War. If you would have done that right out the gates, you could have abused the grabs on Frog, and there would have been no way he could have rolled it, and no way that, yeah, it would have been bad for him. But you didn't take advantage of that early. As soon as he went to go into Swift Slash, you could just grab him right out of it. Star Spawn, you're up. Mimic, try to beat this frog. I just want you to know that Frog of Gifts has on the heaviest armor. It looks better than Bull Goat. Swift Slash breaks hyper armor if hit in the right spot. Yes, because the bleed procs, I think. You have an idea, you don't know if it's going to work, but you can try it out. Just remember, he's got the armor and the poise. Oh, just the Asha War itself if the blades hit? Oh, okay. I would switch to, like, as soon as I see that, I would put on Lightning Grease for the extra damage. Uh-oh. What's that, an incantation? I didn't see the sigil. Buff up just fine, then. I saw it, I saw it, I saw it. I understand. You can have him. Oh, man. Whatever, sorry about that. Whatever that strategy was, we'll try a different one. I think it's the armor. You got poise locked and way too much damage. Way too much damage. Icarus. Connor. Invasion. Invasion, huh? Alright, well, since we got invaded, Frog, I have to do this. Prepare yourself, Frog. Alright. I guess I will just be right back to get the summoning. Give us just a moment. And we're back, everybody. That invader was slowing up the summoning, so I reset the world. Gift Frog has one more good fight. Just put these away real quick. I see Inkai. Inkai, do you want to fight the Frog of Gifts? Gift Frog is up. Frog of Gifts and Inkai, they get to enjoy their last fight. We have 8 minutes and 50 seconds for the last of our fight club and the rest of our fights. Gift Frog versus Inkai. Inkai drinks their physic.
Hey!
Gift Frog applies their iron armor. Needle Piercer comes out. and interrupts the fire spell. Here comes the Swift Slash. Gift Frog walks right through the damage. Inkai has fallen. Frog takes the win. Thank you, Gift Frog. I appreciate you for showing up. GG's out there. GG's. You're gonna need a bigger sword for the iron jar for sure. Do you want one more fight, Gift Frog? Okay, you have yourself a great night, Gift Frog. We will see you on the next Fight Club, bud. Connor, you're up. Connor, that was a fun fight earlier. I don't think Connor expected me to pull out what I pulled out, though. Is that a yellow? Is somebody triggering a free-for-all? In the last few minutes of our Fight Club, a free-for-all? Case has entered. Free-for-all it is. Alright, bring on the free-for-all. No time to craft, only time to fight. Should have come prepared, they say. Everybody's got their bubbles. Let's fight. And the snake strikes. Fan daggers are thrown. And a backstab is whiffed. Looks like everybody's bubbles are more or less popped at this stage. I don't think they realized that Connor was behind him that whole time. Ooh, Slash barely misses, and a giant fly pot's throwing. Watch out for those blood flies. Connor's just walking menacingly in the background, trying to size up his opportunity to kill. Oh! The rot's just in time. The parry lands. Good luck. Snake strike hits Connor. EHS on the Queen Rot might be the way to win this one. Ooh, the area of effect hit that. GG's Connor. With 4.5 minutes remaining, I'm going to continue summoning duels. Another yellow has arrived. Is this what you all want? You want free-for-all chaos and mayhem in the tiny turtle tower?
Hey!
Have a good night, Gift Frog. Looks like this is what the fighters want. The fighters want a free-for-all. They want to stop Connor from raking up. All fighters are bowing. Everybody's consenting to the free-for-all. Blood fly pot comes out. More flies. Heisenberg's got one shot away. Gets the hits against. But Case lands the last blow against. GG's. GG's. Heisenberg. Well fought. Gotta turn off the invasions. The next time I host a sword and board, if I put a spam rule in it, I'll set the spam rule to Ashes of War. Just to kind of keep everybody fighting. I don't think if sword and board policing R1s and R2s is really that bad. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm talking about in reference to some of the other ashes people were using. I'm considering that. No, y'all had to fight that menace frog with Swift Slash though, and I felt kind of bad. I was like, man, it's not against the rules, but it should be. Oh, I get it. I get it. But for these last fights, I want you all to enjoy them. Thank you to the viewers for hanging out. We like to put on entertaining Elden Ring fights for everybody. And if you're on PlayStation, feel free to join the Discord and participate in any of our fight clubs. Oh, Connor! Watch out! GG's. GG's Case Dinosaur.
Hey!
Well-deserved win right there for you. We do not have enough time to start another fight, so I want to say thank you. I wish I could duel you in these last 30 seconds, but I cannot, Case. So I'm going to have to sever you. Thank you to all the fighters. You guys are amazing. I love hosting good, fun fight clubs that everybody enjoys. To the Twitch viewers, here is your invite link to the Discord if you haven't joined already. Be sure to catch us on our next fight club. We will be hosting Wednesday at roughly 11 a.m. Eastern Time.
Hey!
And our next fight club after that will be on Friday. Have a good one. See y'all later.